Hi, this is Mark from IndexJet. In this video I will walk you through our main dashboard. So starting here on the left hand side, you probably have selected main dashboard, and at the top you will have a how-to video. This will appear on each page to help you understand better what all the features can do for you in our software. So if you have any problems here on the main dashboard page, you can click reset tables. That will reset the database and essentially try to fetch any new posts that you might have published and also clear out old ones. Another trick can be to clear out the cache in your website. So if you know that you're using a CDN, content delivery network, or any other type of cache, then feel free to clear that out as well as resetting the data tables here. We do have a filter option here. What this does, it essentially hides anything that you're not interested in. Let's say this is mainly an e-commerce website and you want to check products and perhaps product tags and product category URLs. Now you can see these are the product categories that you have, and these are the product URLs. Otherwise, if it's, let's say, a local plumbing site, they probably don't sell products. So you would just look at pages and blog posts, for example, and sort of ignore everything else. In the very beginning of an SEO campaign, I would definitely suggest let's look at everything and do a crawl of every type of page that we have on our website, for the simple reason that often we find that wrong things are indexed. For example, I would suggest we crawl the attachment URLs here. In order to do that, we would simply click recrawl. I will do that for the post URLs now. So I've clicked the recrawl button here. A little text at the top comes up that crawling is happening in the background right now. And what this crawling does, essentially we're visiting your pages and we're trying to find out here if these pages can be indexed in search results. So we're reading whatever it says on the page, index, no index, and we're telling you in this column here, yes, it says do index on the page, so this can be indexed, and the server status was 200 when we visited the page, which means everything is okay. There's no redirect or anything else going on. In the last modified column, we're telling you when this page was last changed, modified by a user in WordPress. And in the last Google crawl column, this will turn green if Google has visited your page after it was last modified by a user. That's obviously important. You update a blog post and then you want Google to visit after that to discover your changes. So this will turn green if Google has visited after that. Here we can see Google has not visited afterwards. So we've modified this page at 4:20 and 52 seconds, and Google has visited just at 4:20. So we just missed Googlebot here. That's why this one is not green. Then on the very right hand side, you can click to see if pages are indexed. These are all of my testing pages, so most of them are not actually indexed in search results, and we get a no here. We can also check again. Once you hover over the is in Google feature, you will see how many credits you've used in scale SERP or value SERP, which we've recently added to our support. And yeah, it tells you how many credits you've got remaining as well. Cool. Then the copy URL feature, very simple. You select a couple of URLs, you then hit copy, and you can then copy and paste them to anywhere you want. One example how I would use that is, let's say you wanted to create a custom sitemap. Maybe these pages haven't been indexed yet. You can come here to XML sitemaps and click create new. And now you can, let's open this here. And now you've got a custom sitemap that you can submit to Google, created in just a couple of seconds. So that's how I would use the copy and paste feature. You can also download to Excel. You can see we've got an Excel download that we've started here now. Now to the most important features, you probably came here to find out how to index URLs, right? So you can select, let's say we want to index all of these blog post URLs. So we say select all posts. We select our indexing option. Let's say G-index, give the campaign a name, test in this case, and then hit send. And now all of we can see there's a confirmation Elite Indexer campaign created, and all of the blog posts would have been sent to our indexing option, and we can confirm that by actually visiting the provider's website and making sure that they appear there as well. So that's the bulk indexing. You can also bulk check if pages are in Google. So if you wanted to select, let's say, all visible pages here, let's do that. And we check if those are in Google. Now we're running a bulk check to see for about 10 post URLs to see if they are in Google or not at the moment. So let's give that a second to run. Cool, and that has finished, and it's now telling me none of these pages are in Google, which is correct. Again, it's a testing website where I've got no real content on these pages, so that's why Google doesn't want to actually show them in search results. Okay, that's about it for the dashboard. We've talked about where to get help, watch the how-to video, which is what you're watching right now for the dashboard. What to do in case you have problems, how to use the filters towards the top here. Obviously there's a search as well, so let's say we wanted to only look at page URLs that contain ZM. Here we go. And then we've got the status. Actually, I haven't talked about that. Let's cover that real quick. So let's say we wanted to change the page status for one of these pages. Here, I'll select the auto indexing disabled page here. And I come to the top here and I set this to be a 410, meaning page deleted. And I can now click recrawl, and this should now show me that this page has a server status of 410 now. Let's see if that works. So crawling is still in progress, give it a second. Perfect, and we can see now it was detected as a 410 in here. Great, that should wrap it up. So again, we can set the page or index status through this function here. We can check if pages are in Google, and we can also bulk index pages through this feature. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out and create a support ticket by hitting up the support area and then follow the prompts here. Thanks for watching. This was Mark from IndexJet.